Let's talk about how a deck of cards can help prepare your students for the math section of the ACT. Why would I even bring a deck of cards out? Well, I have found that based on past questions on the math section of the ACT, there are some topics that we find in real world activities, such as playing with a deck of cards, that some students aren't familiar with. You think, well, everyone knows what is composed, how a deck of cards is composed. But some students are not. They have never played with a deck of cards. So I like to always bring this topic up with all my students just to make sure. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about that in a deck of cards, a normal deck of cards, there are 52 cards in this deck. Why is this important? Sometimes we see the application of playing cards in probability questions. So knowing that there are 52 cards in a deck, that's going to usually be our total number of cards. Now, what else do I go over? I'm going to go over that there are two colors of cards. Usually we think of those as red and black, but it's two colors, depends on what the deck looks like. There are four suits. We have spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. So four suits. And then within each suit, we have the numbers 2 through 10 on the cards, and then Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. So each suit with 52 cards and four suits, there are 13 cards per suit. So what are some example problems for this? We may be asked in a question, what's the probability of drawing out a 2 from a normal deck of cards? So we've already talked about that there are four suits and each suit's going to have a 2. So there are 4 2s in a deck of 52 cards, meaning our probability of drawing a 2 is 4 out of 52. Reduce that down to 1 out of 13.